The next concept I want to talk about is the volume automation. So volume automation is a very, very powerful tool that gives you a lot of liberty when you are mixing in many different layers. So let me show you some examples how you can use volume and automation, what it actually does. So I'm back in our guided meditation. So here at the uplifting music section, I feel the music is a little bit too loud. It sounds very nice, but it's a little bit maybe like 4 or 5 decibels loud, and I want to lower that. So there are a couple of options we can do that. One is that I can actually separate the music, meaning that I can move the music to a new layer like that, and then lower the volume from there, or applying the presence as we discussed. But in this case, I'm gonna Control Z, and in this case, I wanna show you how we can actually handle that using automation. So if you again click on the More button, you're gonna see this line appearing there, and this is basically the volume automation line. So volume automation allows you to increase the volume and decrease it along the timeline, and creates an effect, creates a dynamic effects on not just the music, but other elements like the sound effects, nature sounds, etc. as well. So let me show you how it works.
And to notice the room within, and exhale gently. Begin to notice the room around you.
So when this new music comes in, I feel the volume should start reducing slowly. So right around there, when the uplifting music starts, I'm gonna come to this line and hover my mouse on it, and then I'm gonna click. So you're gonna see a dot, and then this dot is gonna show 100%, and that means the volume is at 100%. So the percentage you see here is in the relative to the volume decibel you have set. So 100% means it's at 0 dB. So for example, if our volume was on minus 3 dB or minus 6 dB, 100% would have mean the automation is set to minus 6. So it's relative. So, and then from there on, I'm gonna come and probably somewhere around there, I'm gonna click and then drag it down to maybe 70%, 72%. And this is where I think the area that music starts to get a little bit too loud. So let's take a listen and we can adjust accordingly.
And exhale gently. Feel energy beginning to awaken in your body. Life returning to your muscles. Clarity returning to your mind. Begin to notice the room around you. The temperature of the air. At your own pace.
I think it's good.
The day awaits you, and you meet it grounded.
I think towards the end it gets a little bit loud, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click again, and towards the end I'm gonna reduce it ever so slightly, and let's
Present and
probably somewhere around there. This move here.
Awake. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Time at your own pace. Take one more deep breath in.
So I want these two volumes to be the same because I want the music doesn't change its volume. So around somewhere around 8:30, music starts to get louder again. So that's why I started decreasing it.
And you open your eyes.
Okay, and then towards the end, when the voice ends, I want to bring the music volume back to where it was, so the listeners can just take a listen to the music. So somewhere around there, like right before the last word, we are gonna start increasing the volume, and we're gonna do it gently so it makes sense. I'm gonna put it there and then click on this node, type 100, so that's 100%.
Gently open your eyes.
Okay, and since we have just music here and no spoken word, we can actually go over 100%. So we can increase it all the way to 125, which I will do that. So I'm checking, since I went on 125%, I'm checking our peak max to make sure we are not clipping, and we are far from clipping, -10, which is good. And there you go. That's how you use volume automation to create these custom volume changes in your music and other audio elements.